Huddy Tuddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another SEC rival, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College. Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
He'll do it himself. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ball's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The play-action fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, did not go through the uprights. You've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Works the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Baldwin. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig suey.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll give it on the counter. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Trying to get to it. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 45, on his way. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Someone not clear on the snap count, it'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Right back to the well. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna let it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
3rd down play from the gun. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And this one splits the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Leaves it with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Baldwin. Stopped after making the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback adapting. At the 35, he's got room. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Going up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that They know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to blast their way in. Hard-hitting tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Forced out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big game.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Catch in the middle. It's Baldwin. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to fire deep. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. Open space at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Tackled immediately after the catch. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab on the left. Snowed under by the defense. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And when it's 3rd and this long, a lot of times you sit back, play soft coverage. No, sir. I'm bringing the blitz. You could tell they fooled the offense. The defense gets home with the blitz, gets the big sack.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to run it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Pacheco. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Spalding. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's looking to throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Second down now after the sack. Now they'll run the draw. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Fires downfield. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Power football with the run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now on second down. He leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Leaves it with the back. And he slid. Continues to fight for yards. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Give to the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete. A huge pickup. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Spalding. Makes the catch and knocked down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They're setting up the screen, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. He wants to throw here on second down. He'll get rid of it. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.